Now let's shift our focus to some news coming in from Canada. The Global Mail has reported that the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is expected to announce his resignation as leader of Liberal Party this week. Trudeau has been under pressure from elected lawmakers in his party to quit for months. It was further increased when his Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland stepped down, saying that the Prime Minister were at odds on policies. More than 20 Liberal members of the Parliament have publicly called for Trudeau's departure and his resignation. Now, the big question arises that would Trudeau's resignation trigger a race for party leadership? So that's the latest that we'll continue to see. Would Trudeau really step down under this? We have seen that he's been under pressure from his own party members, and we continue to see that there's been questions being raised over his resignation. We have with us Aditya Vadavan joining us on the telecast. Aditya, good morning to you. And now the big question is being posed yet again to Trudeau, that is he likely to resign? And now we've seen that this report has been also published that he's likely to resign after his own party members have been pushing him in that direction.
Good morning to you. If you see that in the past, many key members of the cabinet members of Trudeau government have resigned, or recently one Sikh member of the Trudeau cabinet also resigned and was also openly protesting about Trudeau's policies and Trudeau government's approach towards the international politics, especially towards as it has been accusing India of killing of Khalistani terrorists in Canadian soil. So all this has seems to be recoiling on Trudeau, because he's not a. There has been a lot of internally there's been a lot of pressure on Trudeau to resign, because things are not going very smooth for him, and as well as the opposition. It is as per some reports, the next polls that are to be held in Canada will definitely be won by the opposition party, because Trudeau government is falling from within like pack of cards. So it is very obvious. It was very obvious since quite some time. He has been facing criticism. He has not been able to deliver upon his promises. Yes, Ria, back to you in the studio.
So we also have with us Robinder Sachdeva, former diplomat, joining us on the telecast. Robinder, we continue to see that the question still looms over whether Trudeau will resign or not, and what this could mean for Canada. But now we're seeing that the Global Mail has reported that he's expected to announce his plans to leave after his own party has been pushing in that direction, but there's no official confirmation, but that's according to the reports. What do you think about this ongoing situation that is taking place in the politics and when it comes to Canada?
Thank you so much. I think overall it indicates that the Liberal Party in Canada is doing soul searching. The party has been losing badly in the opinion polls, and the elections which should happen before October of this year, there are all chances they're heading for a landslide ruin. So, and Justin Trudeau has become radioactive. There are too many scandals, issues around him on his domestic policies, on his foreign policies, etc. So, what it could mean now is that maybe Trudeau is seeing the end of the road for himself. He could so if he steps down, it could mean that somebody else from the Liberal Party could replace him. That could be so. Or it could be that maybe the party decides to go for an election, which I doubt, because they're in such low numbers. They would like to salvage what they can and keep the Liberal government going with some other leader instead of Trudeau.